y'all? This is EK30 back with another video today, and this video is going to be about something very important. Hopefully it's not too loud music. Yeah, so this video is going to be about health is wealth. Like, health is really wealth if you really think about it. Definitely for the people who has Venus in their second house. People don't Venus, I would say, yeah, Venus in your sixth house too, but like Venus in your second house is with the food you intake, and that's basically what's really important when I'm talking about health as well. The food you eat, the food you put in your body. See, I got a smoothie from Yamiri, all that good shit. The reason, okay, other than Venus in second house, we're gonna do that to the end. That's just a personal thing. But yeah, so with saying that health is wealth, and you cannot get wealth without health. And what I mean by that, okay, you can get wealth without health. You know, you can hustle and stuff like that, and you know whatever I'm saying. But what I mean by health is wealth, I ain't talking about just money either. I ain't talking about just moolah, even though that correlates. I'm talking about overall. People out here has millions. There's a lot of people that has millions of dollars and are depressed as fuck, smoking, drinking, doing whatever. And I'm not saying that smoking, drinking, and eating bad food is you can't manifest shit doing that. But what I mean is the peace of mind, the joy of the moment, of every moment in life, that feeling of abundance, that feeling of abundance. That's what I'm talking about. You can't get that being unhealthy. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry to put this out to you guys, but you cannot get that being unhealthy. You have to have some type of balance. What I mean by that is, okay, you want to eat meat, you want to do this, you want to do that, work out. At least get the toxins out of you. At least eat a fruit with your, eat a salad with your steak. At least eat, drink a smoothie in the morning and fast, and then later eat a heavy ass meal. Everything's about balance, and that is what I mean by health. Health is about balance. When you're balanced in your mental, your emotional, physical, spiritual, you know, you're able to actually manifest the things you want in life. You're able to actually have the peace of mind and clarity to even receive the ideas or the intuitions or the gut feelings to go for certain things, or make certain videos, or make certain steps to a certain goal. You know, you won't even have the clarity if your mind is cluttered with junk. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, when I was like 12, I was really into basketball. I used to work out 6 days a week. I used to eat, drink protein shakes and all that shit. I wasn't the healthiest. I ate candy and all type of shit when I was young. When at that time I was not the healthiest, but I had a mixture. I worked out 6 days a week, so I got all that toxins out of me a lot. I played outside because I was a kid still, so that was more toxins out of my body. What do you call that? I did drink a protein shake, but I had vitamins in it. I had food that, it was sometimes meat, but also I had fruit in the house. I had veggies in the house if I wanted to, eat. My mom was really into health, so she had certain different type of fruits. Sometimes she had grapefruit brooms, she had different, she had ginger. I could drink tea that would clear my body too. So you gotta understand that you don't have to be like a fucking, oh fuck this, I'm not eating no bad food. No, even though that would be probably the best, because that would make you so clear to the point that you will know exactly what to do the next moment. But we live in this reality that we're not gonna always be, come on. You're gonna eat ice cream here and there. You're gonna eat, you're gonna do what you do. If you know Rashad Jamal, right? I love Rashad Jamal. Free Rashad Jamal, man. Even he's very spiritual and connected and abundant when he was out of jail. You know what I'm saying? He even ate cheesecake. You know what I'm saying? He even ate some Cheetos. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, like, it's not about being perfect. It's not about perfect, because nothing is perfect. It's about being balanced, y'all. It's about being balanced. And the reason why I say health is wealth is because wealth, let's talk about the money aspect now. Wealth, money is currency. It's energy. The more energy you able to hold in your aura is the more money you can obtain and receive and hold. You can't hold something that you don't have. So if you don't have no energetic abundance already in you, how the fuck you gonna how the fuck do you try to have the world outside reflect to you abundance if you don't have no abundance in you? You get what I'm saying? It's a give and exchange. You know what I'm saying? You're giving energy, and you know, people like, oh, but I don't make money ain't currency. Think about it. What the hell you do when you go to work? You use your body. You use your energy to receive money back. Physical energy though, but it's still energy. You get what I'm saying? So when you learn how to really understand that, it's not about that. It's about understanding and loving yourself so much internally that you're able to be like, you know what, I love myself enough. That's another thing. That's another key. Self-love is very important to go on this journey. You have to love yourself. You have to learn to love yourself, because when you learn to love yourself, you're able to stop and say, you know, I love myself enough that I'm not going to eat that burger. I'm not going to eat that because I know how that's going to make me feel. I know that's not going to make me feel right. Like, I'm coming off from a whole week of smoking weed. I'm back with it. A whole week smoking weed. I spent on my money. I did a lot of stupid shit last week, and I had to come to say and really understand what that don't make me happy no more. That shit don't make me happy no more. Weed, drugs, bad food, none of that shit makes me happy no more. I want something that can fulfill my body, make my body feel good. When I wake up, I feel good. When I go to sleep, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so with that said, we are currency. We are all energy. Everything around us is energy. We already was taught this in school when they said everything is atoms, everything is molecules, everything is energy, everything is matter. So you only manifest, I want to say this, a side note, you only manifest what you think matters. You only manifest what you think matters. I'm just going to let that be. But yeah, your currency, your energy, your bank vault comes from, your bank wealth, your wealth comes from energy. Energy comes from having balance. Balance comes from health. Balance, I did so backwards, all that. No, your energy, your money comes from energy. Your energy comes from health, and health comes from being in balance. So when you be in balance, you do not have to be fasting and not eating fruit juices and all that. But maybe in the beginning you should try it. Maybe in the beginning you should take some shit away just to see how it feels. I know in the beginning it's gonna probably be like, oh, my stomach hurt, my head hurt, all this shit hurt. All that shit hurts because you have parasites in you that's trying to make you go back to that. You really shouldn't be eating no bath. But we all are human, and we're not gonna be over here we're not gonna act like we're not gonna fucking eat a piece of chicken one day or something. Or we're not gonna act like we ain't gonna go eat a piece of fucking chocolate cake one day. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has different disciplines. Some people, they don't have to eat that shit and they happy. Me, I'm not gonna eat meat ever again. And I'm putting that in video because I'm gonna put myself in accountability on it. I'm not eating meat ever again. Always eat fruit, veggies. Now, if the meat is in us, like if it's in something like a can of ice cream, fuck it, okay? I'm gonna eat it. I don't give a fuck. But I'm talking about just physical, eating a burger, no. Sorry if I'm yelling. It sounds like I'm yelling at y'all, but I'm trying to make sure my music not over saying what I'm saying, and I don't want to remake this video. You know what I'm saying? Cause I do have to go to work. Cook it up. So yeah, but health is wealth. I know I'm all over the place, but I hope you're getting the message. You have to understand that health balance. Even in the world, even in Mother Nature, it's not perfect, but it's balanced. So that's what we're here to really grow into. You gotta love yourself enough to go on this journey. You gotta love yourself enough to understand that you're not gonna get wealth if you're not balanced. You feel me? You gotta be balanced. Or you gotta have clarity. You gotta have clarity of what you want to do. And I feel like the best way to even connect to that is connecting it with your body. Okay, there's one guy named Neuroknowledge, right? And he drinks, he eats meat, and he's healthy, and he's very connected to himself, right? It's because he works out. Everything's about balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he probably does this shit, but he has a balance of working out and getting all that shit off his body. So, and also him just being spiritual and knowing what he is supposed to do and where to go. You have to learn self-love. You have to learn self-discipline. Self-discipline is self-love. But that's another video. I'm glad you watched this video. Oh, wait. And Venus in the second house. Why I say Venus in the second house can your wealth comes from health. You might say that don't make no sense because it rules money. It don't really second house don't rule anything about health. But the second house is about your mouth. So whatever you intake in your mouth affects your health. I mean, not your health, affects your wealth. And you know, food is the number one thing that affects your health. So if you're eating healthy and you're putting goodness into you, that Venus will will activate and start giving you wealth back, or giving you opportunities or ideas of wealth. But yeah, I love y'all. Peace out. I hope this video helped you. I'm just giving it raw. You feel me? Raw dog. Love y'all. Peace.